Welcome back to the Dark Cosmic Universe. My name is Avian Savage. Welcoming back all my cosmic followers here on the YouTubesphere. Welcome back. Hey, it's good to see you again. Finally, I wound up completing Wave 1 and Wave 2 of the pre-code figures. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. It's this amazing figure that definitely completed the whole entire list, which is really cool. If you're new to my channel and you have not subscribed, please do so. We talk about action figures, we talk about vehicles, we talk about play sets, we talk about Pokemon cards, when available. And we also talk about really cool collectibles. All right. Again, I'm pretty excited about this. This is really awesome. If you are new to my channel, check out the links in the description. I do have an eBay store where I sell vintage and retro t-shirts. I also sell paperback books for great entertainment for reading. When I make a sale on eBay, I bring it back here to the Dark Cosmic Universe where I can do cosmically epic videos just like this. Don't forget, if you are subscribed to the channel, please activate that bell icon so you get notified when I upload a video or a YouTube short here to the YouTubesphere. Leaving comments, and this definitely helps as well. Totally appreciate that as always. Oh my gosh, can't tell you how excited I am. Now, I believe the last time I was talking about the pre-code figures, the last one I had picked up was the Heartless Zombie. And I was one away from getting the original figures for the collection. And then it was a few days later, I started looking around and asking and seeing if anyone had this for sale. Lo and behold, one pops up on eBay. I didn't even give it a thought. Automatically buy it now. Paid for it, and I said yes, finally got this one in the collection. This one has been eluding me, or maybe I just haven't been looking hard enough for her, but again, it wasn't one of those things until I wound up, looking at the collection. I'm like, I'm one short. All right, before we get into the figure, let's take a look at the card art from Super 7. So again, definitely has that pre-code look to it, which is really awesome. Pre-code was just to tell you that these particular comic books you read were not really suitable for the people who were picking them up. Now, the people who were looking at comic books were probably a little bit older, and there was probably some kids that were also looking at it as well, but they decided to make a standard for comic books, and they said, this is what our standard is. And these are the people who should be looking at it. All right, this is the back of the card art. Looks really cool. Again, Radium Man, Graveyard Ghoul. Pause the video when you need to, of course. Seaweed Monster. Commander Ben Woodruff. The Spine-Chilling Ghoul. The Voracious Werewolf. Dead Darling, there she is. Heartless Zombie. And then the big thing that has got yours truly really excited is this little blurb over here. More coming soon. That is cosmically epic. I am getting excited. Now, the moral of this particular story is if you like figures and you know that there's ones you want to get and you can actually afford it and not hold off on it, I totally advise you to, pick them up when you really need to, because sometimes these figures, once they are gone and no longer on the shelves and no longer are available, well, they become extremely, can't say rare, but the prices go up on these things. And with all the fluctuations in the markets that are going on, well, you know what? You don't want to be paying more than you really should. So here we go. Here's the ruler talking about, or sizing up how tall this figure is. So she is approximately under 4 inches, but a cool figure nonetheless. Love the accessories. We will take a look at that in a moment. But again, these are 1/18 scale figures. They are approximately under 4 inches, or thereabouts. A whisker a little bit bigger than that. Yes, I said whisker. And we're not talking about Seashell herself. All right, here is the figure. This is really cool. Love the accessory. She comes with a little after dinner drink. The dress looks amazing. Again, very much in the style of like a 1950s look. And again, I might be wrong because this could have blended from the 1940s into the 1950s. What a cool looking figure. Again, 5 points of articulation. So the legs are attached to the dress. So if you need to move her or put her in a pose, you're going to have to do that. Look at the face here. This is really, really cool. Revealing that there is something omnibus. Oh my gosh, omnibus. Thank you. I'm starting to think of it. Something about this particular figure that is a little bit different than the rest of them. Now, I don't know why the skull look goes into her hair, but again, the artist definitely captured the figure really well. I would love to pick up the comic books that go with these. However, the pre-code comic books, depending on the condition, but just finding one of these in the wild, you're going to be spending a lot of money. So anyway, there we go. Knocking over some figures here in the Dark Cosmic Universe, and her herself. So we will go through the figures here, and I will talk about them in a second. All right. Now, I do have some other figures in here that are not Super 7. I got some Ertl figures, but they kind of like go with that whole entire theme, which is really, really cool. At least I think so. All right, let me go down to ground level here for everyone. So you're looking at them. And again, I thought these characters would all go together really, really well. All right, down to the ground level so you guys get to see what these figures look like. Let me just adjust the monitor really quick. All right, here we go. Very cool. Yeah, yours truly was very excited about finding this figure. And when I saw it on eBay, I said, thank you. I'm like, the rest of them that are on there are the glow-in-the-dark versions, and they're really cool too. But I wanted the original version that was colored, because I thought it would look really awesome. And it does look great. And I looked at the black and white one, and I was just like, I just wasn't feeling it. Anyway, so here we go. So if you want to know the characters, now back here there's Super 7. There's another Super 7 astronaut over here. All right, so here is Radium Man. We've got the Graveyard Ghoul. We've got the Seaweed Monster. Here is Commander Ben Woodruff. Over here, we've got the Spine-Chilling Ghoul. Over here, we've got the Voracious Werewolf. Here's the Heartless Zombie. And then, here we go. There she is, Dead Darling. And yes. So today, it is a cosmic creature feature here. I think that's what we're going to keep it, and we're going to call it here. I kind of like that. And a little homage to the creature double feature, of course, while I was growing up. But again, what a cool looking figure. I'm really excited about having her in the collection. Definitely looks really well. Works really well with these characters. Now, again, they all work well with the 1/18 scale type figures. Again, these are the Ertl ones over here. I thought this one would be really cool because it kind of has that pre-code look to it, which is really awesome. These are I think these are called the pop sockets or poppet sockets or pop sockets. But again, Ertl, very cool, and I'm glad to have that in the collection. And then, of course, I got this robot over here. That was also part of the Ertl line as well. And it definitely goes really well with it. I think it's got that pre-code look to it, and they fit really well together. So if you're looking to put other figures in with your pre-code figures, this is what I would suggest. Now, I've shown other horror characters off, or Halloween characters, whichever you want to call it, scary characters. I don't know. You cosmically think about that one. But again, lots of monsters, lots of creatures, and I seem to just gravitate towards these because I love the colors. I was huge into the Remco figures, and that's kind of how I got into the Universal thing. I think I remember seeing the Universal monsters, like me on the TV when it was playing, and ooh, who's this? Dracula. It's like, oh, What was that? Frankenstein. Well, actually, it's Frankenstein's monster. But again, I kind of got into that. And then when Remco had the Universal Monsters, now again, I was big into Star Wars. We talked about that whole debacle. Again, I like Star Wars. But again, when Star Wars came in, every other toy you didn't look at. It was that popular. But again, I do remember them on the pegs and going, ooh, that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll come back for it. Hey, there's Flash Gordon. Ooh, there's Star Wars. I'm like, and that's kind of how my life was as a kid. You know, you just kind of get those blurt moments. So, like when you go down the action figure aisle, you go, ooh, this guy looks cool. Who's this? Don't know, but that's what I do. Anyway, so here they are all together, all 8 of them. So these are all the pre-codes. And again, Series 1, Series 2, finally finishing up Series 2 with Dead Darling. Very cool figure. I love it. Completely love it. And of course, it would not be a Dark Cosmic Universe without, which people have been saying, the blacklight test. All right, let's see if any of these figures do have blacklight reactivity, because yours truly loves blacklight figures. All right, let's check it out. Here we go. Light goes on. And as you can tell, we got a little bit of blacklight reactivity going on. Dead Darling doesn't really have much going on. She is appearing more like a lighter, oh gosh, let me think, like a peach color for the skin. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. But you know, most of the figures here aren't really doing a lot of blacklight reactivity. Mr. Bones is, of course he is, remember that? And the Radium Man's kind of looking a little bit funky. And there we go, there's a seaweed guy. But yeah, these are really, really cool. So if you're into Universal Monsters, if you like monsters, you know, if you like creatures and stuff like that, I would just highly recommend you checking out these figures, getting them in your collection. Now, like I said, I'm going to let you know up front, Radium Man and Dead Darling are the ones that are fetching the higher prices on eBay. So if you are looking for them, again, you know, if you get the glow-in-the-dark ones, you'll probably pay about the $20, $30 mark. Anything above that, forget the regular set. And I think also the Commander over here is also commanding a high price. These are really cool figures. And again, if you are able to find these at a decent price, and you like horror figures, and you like scary figures, and all that fun stuff, these are the ones I would definitely suggest. And I definitely need to get some more Earl figures. Was it Pop Sockets? I think I'm probably saying the name wrong, but those are the ones I missed as a kid. But now that I'm an older kid, it's like, yeah, I got them. Anyway, that's it. That's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for checking out the channel. So appreciate that. We've got more videos on the way, more stuff to review. Still waiting for a package to come through with Marauder Task Force. So again, just kind of like some down the road things that are happening. Got some Marvel figures coming up. So if you're a big fan of that, and I appreciate that, got some really good remarks for the Iron Man, or the Superior Iron Man figure that I had the other day. And someone says, okay, I'm waiting for the AC/DC song. I've got that on the TikTok, on my TikTok channel. So unfortunately, eBay is very stringent on, or maybe, you know, letting a lot of the regular music, the royalty music, be part of videos. That's why I try to choose ones that are non-royalty or royalty-free ones. Anyway, that's it. That's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for checking out the channel. So appreciate it. And saying hello to my Dark Cosmic family out there. Whoa, who are my Dark Cosmic family? Well, if you are subscribed to the channel, you are definitely part of the Dark Cosmic family. We are getting close to that 3,000 viewed hour mark, which means that will be unlocking Super Chat. Not sure if I'm going to be doing any lives. Haven't thought of it. You know, let me know some comments if you think I should do like a live. I kind of like doing these videos much better. But you know, it's what it is. But again, if you are not subscribed to the channel, or if you are subscribed to the channel, you are part of the Dark Cosmic Universe. You are a cosmic cosmonaut, a cosmic comrade, an insane toy collector, a dark cosmic Pokemon collector, or a cosmic collector out there, or a cosmic creature feature fan. That could be another category. I love creatures. Oh, yes, I do. I totally do. What do I say? Say it loud and proud. From one side of the galaxy to the other, and somewhere in between, there is the dark cosmic universe. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Hope you're enjoying the YouTube shorts. Hope you're enjoying the videos with Seashell on it. She's actually chewing my finger pointer. Thank you, Seashell, for doing that. Anyway, thanks again for watching the video. So appreciate it. Stay cosmically insane, my friends. Keep collecting all those action figures. Keep collecting all those collectibles. Come back here. Come back here to the dark cosmic universe where we have more cosmic surprises. And we will see you cosmically soon.